We are doing the fittings for the show on Tuesday, next Tuesday, so we are almost finishing.
Là aujourd'hui, on est un peu plus organisé, on a une bonne équipe. Donc du coup, la semaine d'avant, on est prêt.
Setting up ready for Paris Fashion Week, so getting everything sorted, getting the showroom set up, getting all our clothes hanging out, ready for people to come and buy.
Paris, one of the founding capitals of fashion. Over the years, fashion has become completely integrated into our lives, and following fashion trends is now a sign of prestige. But is it all glamour, glitter and gold? I'm Patricia for Runway Moda, and I will take you to the source to find out. During Paris Fashion Week, we followed a few designers that can give us information on what it takes to show at this monumental event.
I don't know what you should. I know.
You have to have this ideal girl for a certain outfit, so it's really something that strikes you when she wears it or not, and that's what decides which girl is dressing, who is wearing this certain outfit or this other, and that makes a huge difference throughout the show. Can you let your hair loose, please? Yeah, like good. Fica perfeita nisto, tá bom? Yeah, perfect. Good. Let's take a picture. Walk is very important. So she has to convince me and everybody that she's very sure of what she's wearing, and she's going to convince the audience that this is the right step.
Chaque petit bijou est mis sur un petit coussin, on n'a plus qu'à le mettre dans la vitrine en fait. Et là, voilà, ça, hop. Et là tu vois vraiment ce qu'on fait. Hop là. En argent et en bronze. Maintenant on part demain à Paris parce qu'on a travaillé pendant 6 mois là, à préparer tout ça. Préparer un événement comme ça, c'est tout l'ensemble. C'est que finalement il n'y a pas uniquement la collection, il y a toute l'organisation du stand en lui-même, les vitrines, la livraison des vitrines, le transport de ces vitrines. Quand tu fais la création, on t'apprend pas tout ça. On t'apprend à dessiner et à créer des collections, mais on te dit pas tiens tu vas devoir t'occuper de la livraison de tes vitrines. Tu dis ah ouais qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
Well, that's our van over there, all the way from the UK. So we've got the collection in there. We've got all our rails. We've got some amps from Marshall, so we can have a bit of a jam. We've got our record player and all the vinyl. So, you know, get some music playing. I can't do that on my own. Well, it's just getting everything thrown in and getting it set up. We kind of have to get all the rails in, get them set up, hang all the clothes, get everything steamed, priced, just kind of work through it all like that really. So we always have a little bit of pricing we have to catch up on, so I need to get on my computer when it's all in as well and just finish a couple of bits off, Fashion always last minute, but it's the most relaxing time of the week.
I really like the girl, but I think now at this point she looks much baby-faced and younger than all the rest. I think we evolved to something more mature and more... Her we can drop.
We drop?
Mm-hmm.
How is it?
It's not as glamorous as you think. We've been coming to Paris, having showrooms, sleeping on the floor. Then make sure everything's stitched properly, make sure everything's right, make sure the fabrics are correct, everything's dyed properly. There's so many things you have to check. You have to kind of do the background work as well and try and find buyers for stores and invite them. So it's quite a big job. I think Paris for us is a place where all the international buyers come to.
I think it's where all the brands and all the biggest identities in fashion are.
This is the place where all the Asian stores come, all the American stores come.
Ici, on a un marché mondial. Si vous voulez toucher l'Asie, vous pouvez en venant ici. Donc c'est plus simple ici.
It's kind of the place where you can come and see everybody from around the world.
So it's really an honor to be showing my collection here every season.
And it's obviously nice to come and spend a bit of time in Paris as well.
But why Le Marais is like something particular about this area?
I think it's just become the place where kind of everything's centred. You're sure that there's going to be other brands, there's going to be other fashion people around here. So when the buyers are doing their trips going round, they'll see our window display, they'll see everything, see what's happening, and they'll go, oh, cool, come and check it out. So we kind of have all our posters, plaster everything on the wall, we kind of made all our furniture. And when people come to the showroom, we want them to be inside the TMBP kind of mindset.
Wild and the Moon, an organic and vegan breakfast place at Rue Charlot in the Marais, where designers, models, and creative people usually hang out. This new place to be in Paris serves organic and healthy food that is required to run around during Fashion Week. So I went there to have a little treat with my green juice and organic coffee.
I got matcha ball.
After that cozy break, we went to Tuileries, where we can find all the fashionistas and fashion figures on their way to enjoy the shows. Indeed, many designers usually present their collection around this historical garden. It is also the place where Première Classe, one of the biggest trade shows in the world, showcases the following season's accessory trends. We took this opportunity to ask Matthias, the co-founder and designer of Coopérative de Création, about how it all began as a designer.
Moi j'étais un peu chanceux, c'est que j'ai été frappé aux portes et j'ai dit aux gens, je ne sais pas faire ça mais j'aimerais bien apprendre ce que vous faites. Et les gens me prenaient dans leur entreprise et m'apprenaient. Les premières collections, j'ai été voir des stylistes un peu connus qui faisaient des vêtements et je leur ai dit voilà, vous faites pas de bijoux, moi je vous fais les collections de bijoux si vous voulez. Il y a eu Agnès B, il y a eu Claudie Pierlot, il y a eu APC, il y a eu Junko Shimada. Et au bout d'un moment, il fallait que je fasse des choses, pour moi en fait. Du coup, la marque, elle n'est que l'aboutissement de 20 ans de vie, de travail, de sacrifice. Mais oui, effectivement, il y a eu des efforts et des moments de doute et des moments de... Ouais, où je ne pensais pas arriver jusque-là en fait.
The first few years is, you're not having a crazy expensive life anymore. We just started doing it in the evenings, at weekends, any spare time we had, just getting ideas together, finding fabrics, finding suppliers, trying to work everything out like that.
So now we are just focusing on makeup, which will be something very natural and very simple, with just something that will keep the attention on the clothes and on the girls. You don't see it, yeah. But it's possible to make it a bit harder? No.
I will try,
But
I'm not sure, because when I put
it's transparent, yeah. Mas é giro, não é? Nota-se pouquíssimo.
big light,
I was always about drawing and graphic design, everything connected to art. I was a knitwear designer. I started teaching when I was 21, fashion illustration, and I had these 2 or 3 jobs, and then I worked as a freelance designer, and I started doing my collection in '91. So it was really, really hard work, and I didn't know really what it was going to turn into. So I was sacrificing some more funny or social sides of my life, but I really wanted to do it, so it just came also very naturally.
And what is your strongest motivation as a designer?
I think it's go a bit further with myself, to surprise myself. I think I'm the most critical person regarding my work all the time.
C'est vraiment l'observation qui est la première motivation pour créer, je pense. De regarder ce que sont les gens. Pas forcément les bijoux, mais ce qu'ils représentent, ce qu'ils sont. Une fois qu'on a bien observé, on a envie de faire des choses pour eux. C'est peut-être ce processus-là. Je regarde d'abord et après je pense aux gens que j'ai vus et éventuellement ce qu'ils pourraient porter.
We kind of have our TMBP aesthetic. It's very important to represent yourself within the brand. So when your customers see it, they can kind of see your conviction.
Okay.
Yeah, they can see your faith in it. I think it's that belief in it that sets us apart from the other people.
En fait, l'identité, elle se crée avec le temps et l'histoire. Je pense qu'il y a une grosse part de ça aussi. Il y a la collection, il y a aussi ce qu'on est, qui fait que la personne qui veut acheter va sentir que finalement c'est ce qu'il veut.
Wow, wait a second. I think you need to stop the music, no? Because how can she know where to go out? No, don't text him. Okay.
You have to maintain your identity and your signature all the time, of course. That's something that you cannot avoid. But you have to make it every time in a different perspective, something that is familiar to the customer, but yet very different from what you have done.
I also try to create a new proportions for the body to see how can I make, different things to look still the same, but special and unique.
I usually make lookbooks every time that we communicate throughout social media and printed magazines and everything, so that we can have the collection very wide open to the world and to the eyes of the consumer.
Sur la mise en scène pour la présentation et pour les catalogues, c'est très simple. Il faut que l'œil soit concentré sur ce qu'on veut qu'il voit. Et moi, c'est des bijoux que je veux qu'il voit, donc je me concentre là-dessus.
We always do all our photo shoots and everything. It's sometimes difficult to find a model because, you know, kind of our style, again, we want somebody a bit rough, a bit, yeah, you know, long hair, you know, kind of a few tattoos and everything. You know, we usually go down to, like, you know, the music studios and see who's around, try and find some musicians, try and find people that, again, are kind of into the same sort of thing that we are, yeah, because I think it's more authentic if we do it that way.
In the lookbook, I usually opt for a very clean image. It's very straight to the point way of showing my collection. When I do the show, it's more specific, it's more directly connected to the idea that I have for the theme of the season.
Time for a cocktail and petit four at Avenue Montaigne, the most luxury street in Paris, for a presentation of Caroline Lang's Spring/Summer 17 new collection. My favorite color is white, so this bridal section of the collection is my personal highlight, but I encourage you guys to go check out this talented designer. After this,
I'm taking these because the elevator is completely blocked, and honestly, like, I don't have any intention like to break my feet going down all these stairs. This is the reality. You take your shoes, you take them out, you wear ballerinas, you walk with flat shoes.
we went around in Paris for fashion shows and parties. We've met Matthias again, but this time at La Mano, the new hip place for a night out.
On essaie de faire un petit peu la fête entre 2 journées de salon. Alors la Mano, c'est toute la bande du Baron et tout ça, donc c'est les gens de la nuit, un peu branchouilles. J'ai fait un partenariat avec le boss d'ici, et j'ai fait des bijoux, des sacs et des t-shirts. Et en quelques heures, il paraît que ça va être le feu.
We are working on the production and the concept for the show, the whole set and everything that we are going to do in terms of music, lights, sound, etc. It's work in progress, almost till the last minute.
Attends, reviens, refais le mannequin. Tu peux me refaire des photos, s'il te plaît? Vas-y, attention, il va marcher. Okay. Non, ça va bien. Ça va. Ça va. Ok, voilà. Maintenant, lumière.
Now to be there. We got to do this here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you turn and you leave. Final music, please. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's at Yo-Yo at Palette Tokyo, and we chose it because it looks very industrial. It connects very well with the collection, and we will have a mirrored floor to make it look more shiny and more metallic according to the theme.
As we've learned, fashion is not only about designing glam. There are also a tremendous amount of hard work behind it. From having your own identity and a disciplined life, to the creation of lookbooks and logistics. Especially in the context of an important event like this. In the next episode, we'll go deeper into the other aspect of fashion, equally important: marketing and communication through social media and networking. As for now, salut les amis!